Hello everyone and welcome to County Perspective. This show focuses on Frederick County government, local programs and events, and the Frederick County community. I'm your host Brandon Rosa and thank you for joining me. Now let's begin the show with our top news stories, starting with the Legislative Town Hall meeting. County Executive Jessica Fitzwater convened her annual Legislative Town Hall, inviting public input on the county's legislative priorities. The event, held at Winchester Hall on October 5th, featured Fitzwater's focus for the upcoming Maryland General Assembly session, including historic preservation, safety standards, and transportation. Residents voiced their opinions and proposed topics for consideration. To view the full Legislative Town Hall, visit frederickcountymd.gov/Legislative Town Hall. Brunswick Elementary School celebrated the opening of its new facility, with Frederick County Executive Jessica Fitzwater and Delegate Chris Fair in attendance. The project was initiated due to the school's overcrowding, accommodating 200-plus students beyond capacity. The new building, now open for the 2023-2024 school year, adds 217 seats to alleviate the strain. This development marks a significant step in addressing the town's growth challenges, offering students a modern learning environment for years to come. This fall, Transit Services of Frederick County proudly unveiled two new bus shelters. Located at the bus stops along 7th Street outside Frederick Health and West 7th Street at Toll House Avenue, these shelters are part of the Better Bus Stops and Transfer Facilities project funded by the American Rescue Plan Act. The bus stop near Frederick Health initially gained attention following a 2021 news article calling for better amenities at stops. Frederick Health collaborated with Transit Services to install a bus shelter and pad during their renovation, significantly improving passenger comfort. In addition to the new shelters, the project includes system-wide infrastructure improvements at bus stops across Frederick County, such as concrete boarding pads, solar lighting, benches, and other enhancements. This initiative aims to make Frederick's transit system more efficient and passenger-friendly. Today is a day to try transit. On Friday, September 15th, County Executive Jessica Fitzwater and community members gathered at the Frederick Senior Center for a food giveaway event. This event gives senior citizens the opportunity to acquire fresh produce for no cost. Watch this video to find out more about this generous event.
Today is our monthly Groceries for Seniors food distribution. It's a partnership with the Maryland Food Bank to provide fresh produce and shelf-stable canned goods to older adults in Frederick County. Studies show that older adults often lack fresh produce and high-quality proteins in their diet. This is a way for us to help folks stretch their food dollars and to access those fruits and vegetables that they need to be healthy.
If you like to eat healthy, the prices of those things are just too much. And so this gives us a way to afford that. It's a great affordability and a great way to serve others, to serve the community.
And I share with some friends of mine things that I can't use or eat up. I share with a friend that can't get out. It helps.
They supply you food and they help you when you need help managing what you need to know about Medicare and whatever questions you have. And this food thing every week is fantastic.
And it helps us to get to know one another. There's stories. We all have stories. We have lifetime history. Okay, we're living history because we're blessed to still be here.
Our food distribution is monthly on the third Friday of each month. It's held here at the Frederick Senior Center, and we do this every month throughout the year. Right now we're outdoors. I suspect when the weather gets cold, we might move indoors. This is it's a great program. It really helps people stretch their food dollars, and for older adults with incomes that are often limited, this is a real gift for them. We're really pleased that we're able to continue this service to folks.
It is time in the show to take a quick break, but don't go anywhere because when we come back, we'll learn about Councilmember Jerry Donald and see who our featured Pet of the Week is and more. See you soon. Welcome back to County Perspective. I'm your host, Brandon Rosa. Before we learn more about Councilmember Jerry Donald, let's take a trip to Frederick County Animal Control and Pet Adoption Center to see who our adorable Pet of the Week is this time.
Cherry is a little dog with big dog energy. While she can settle down and enjoy some lap time, Cherry would rather be running around and showing off her parkour skills. This pint-sized terrier is incredibly smart and treat motivated. She's a fun dog that will be an excellent addition for an active family, but she would do best in a home with older children and no large dogs. To learn more about Cherry and our adoption process, call Frederick County Animal Control and Pet Adoption Center at 301-600-1546.
FCG-TV has a series called Know Your Frederick County Council, where members from the County Council are interviewed on what they do in their day-to-day life and what goals they have as a council member. Jerry isn't just a council member, but he's a teacher at Middletown High School. Let's hear more.
Well, my name's Jerry Donald. I am from Frederick County. I was born here in 1964. I'm a graduate of Middletown High School. I work there now as a teacher. This is my 35th year. I'm married to my wife, Beverly. We have 3 daughters who are all grown now and out of the house. The youngest one is finishing up college this year. My hobbies when I'm not in the office, I like to do things around the house, spend time with my wife and our children when they come home. I like to ride my bike, always enjoy that. I like to ride all over the Middletown Valley area. I go over toward Frederick once in a while, but mostly stick to the Middletown Valley and Braddock Heights, and sometimes up toward Thermont along Gambrel. I enjoy that quite a bit. I really do enjoy the Middletown Valley area, all the way down to Sugarloaf, along the Potomac River. That's all a beautiful area. So I really do like the part of the county that I represent. I enjoy downtown Frederick. It's beautiful. Have a lot of fun doing so many things in downtown Frederick. I enjoy going up to Thermont. Emmitsburg is a very interesting town. I like it. And then the eastern part of the county, over toward Newmarket, with all the antique stores and things like that. So I like all of Frederick County. There's not a part of Frederick County I really don't like, but I especially enjoy the 1st District. I worked for Representative Beverly Byron for 2 years after college before I started teaching. And then I worked with folks on campaigns who I agreed with that I wanted to help them get elected. And then finally in 2014, I decided to run. I said I had the opportunity. We had a new form of government. I ran in a district as opposed to running countywide, so that was a little more manageable that I could see. And been in it ever since. Well, I decided to run for office this time because I wanted to see through some of the projects that we had begun. Like I was on the Bicycle and Pedestrian Advisory Committee, and we're trying to get pathways built in the county. And we've done a lot of plans and work, but we haven't gotten them built yet. So I wanted to see that project through. I want to see the library project through in Middletown. I want to see them get to work. I know it's not going to happen for a while on the whole campus in Middletown and redoing all those buildings for FCPS. I want to make sure that gets funded. That's not something we do, but we do fund that. So I wanted to see things through. And I also wanted to solve some problems that I think I've seen develop in the last few years in the county, because problems come as things change. I'm interested in taking a look at ag tourism. There's some issues that have developed with that. I'm interested in taking a look at our Board of Health, because currently we have 8 political people and a doctor on it. And I think we should expand that, at least in an advisory capacity, to have more science-based people on it to give us advice when we have to deal with the Board of Health situation. My goals for the next 4 years are to get things built that Frederick County needs. We need a park and trail system to connect our parks and have trails connecting the parks together so people can walk to the park, so they can have more use of the park, so kids can get to a park without having to have their parents drive them there. I'd like to see us get more libraries built. We have built 3 beautiful libraries in the last 8 years, and I'd like to see us continue on that path forward. The 3rd library in Middletown is being built now as we speak. I'd like to see our parks program continue forward. We're going to build a new park in Thermont. After that, there's going to be one in Point of Rocks. There's one in Emmitsburg, actually, before the Thermont one. The Thermont one will be equestrian-based, so that'd be great. It's a great new park. And then Othello Park is going to get a new a second phase in it where we'll have more fields and things to do there. So those are big things for me. I want to get the schools built that we need in Frederick County. We have old schools that need to be renovated or rebuilt, and we have a need for new schools in some of our growing parts of the county. I want to be around. It won't happen in 4 years, but I want to be around for the time when they take the last portable out of Frederick County Public Schools. Also, I think we need senior centers. That's our fastest growing population, and we need to get senior centers built, and we need to have programs for seniors as we grow older in Frederick County. I've really enjoyed the 8 years I've had on the council. I've really enjoyed many of the people I've worked with. It's been great working with Jan Gardner, trying to move Frederick County forward. And I'm just looking forward to 4 more years. With the new people coming on the council, I hope that we can all work together amicably, even if we don't agree. And I think we can continue to move Frederick County going in the right direction.
Now that fall is here, there are plenty of things going on in the county to keep you and your family busy. Let's find out what activities county divisions and departments are hosting in the next few weeks in this episode's calendar of events. If you'd like to find out more about virtual events and programs and activities that are going on in the county, just visit frederickcountymd.gov. This episode of County Perspective is almost over, but let me tell you all a few more things before we end the show. September was Suicide Prevention Month. Suicide Prevention Month is the time to educate yourself, family members, and friends about suicide prevention and how to look for signs that someone is considering taking their own life. It is also important to store, separate, and secure any firearms someone may have if they are showing signs of considering suicide. Watch this video to learn how you can help.
In rural areas such as Frederick County, firearms are the most frequently used method of suicide, especially among men, seniors, and veterans. Responsible gun owners can make a difference and decrease the number of people who take their own lives with firearms. These 3 steps can save lives. Store. Lock guns in a safe location. Separate your ammunition from the firearm and keep the gun unloaded. Secure all firearms, especially from those who may harm themselves. If you're thinking about suicide, pick up the phone. Call 988 for help. Remember to always store, separate, and secure to protect yourself and others.
County Executive Jessica Fitzwater invites residents to the Prospect Center on October 25th at 6 p.m. for her State of the County address. This year will mark Executive Fitzwater's first year as county executive, and she would like the public to hear all the progress the county has made in her time as county executive. Residents will learn about recent school renovations, new libraries, public transportation, public safety expansions, and more. Space is limited, so sign up at publicinput.com/FrederickCoMD. If you can't make it to the State of the County, catch the event live on Frederick County Government Channel 19 and HD Channel 1085. National Fire Prevention Week is observed during the week of October 9th in commemoration of the Great Chicago Fire, which began on October 8, 1871. Take the time to find out where your fire escapes are in your home or workplace. Check and replace fire alarm batteries, how to safely cook without causing a fire, and to find out more ways to prevent a fire, just visit nfpa.org. Well, everyone, that is all the time we have in this episode of County Perspective. If you want to stay up to date on important news and events going on in the county, follow Frederick County on social media. We'll see you next time with a fresh look from a county perspective. Take care, everybody.